Now comes the important topic, Docker network. If there are two or more containers and those containers want to communicate with each other, then what's the possible solution? Usually we create the common network, and in that network one container can easily call the another container using its name. For example, we have two containers. One container built on the image of nginx. We don't need to go deeper in the image formation and what this image means. Just we are demonstrating it to how these two containers will communicate each other. Nginx is one image, and to that we will create one container, and similarly for the curl client, and similarly we create one another container using the image curl client. Now if these two containers want to communicate with each other, for example, this container name is the A, this container name is the B. Now container B wants to access the container A, then it will use the name of the container A, that is nginx server. Simply if it uses the name of the container A, then it can access the container A. But for that purpose it should use the same network, and that network name I have named it demo network. Later on we will come back to this example. First let's have some practical. In the first step, create a Docker network. Open the command prompt. We will use Docker network. Network is the command, and we are creating one network that is named demo-network. Enter. This network has been created. In the next step, we will create the container nginx server. Name of the container the nginx server. We know this sign means D means it will run in the background. Then in which network it should run? It should run in the network demo-network. And which image it should use? nginx. Let's execute this. Now this container has been initialized, and the name of the container is the nginx server. Now in the step 3 we will create the temporary container. Why? Because temporary container will access the nginx server container and using the same network demo network. Now let's understand this command one by one. Docker run rm. Rm means such temporary container. It will be removed once task has been executed. In the network demo network, we are using the image curl images / curl, and what we are running here, this is the task which we want to do when we will initialize the container. So let's copy this step. Now see the screen. It can access the container. Thank you for using nginx. Means it is able to access the nginx server container easily. Now if you want to check whether it can access the same nginx container when it is not using the same network, let's try that. If it is not using the same network demo network, then it can access this container or not. Let's try this. Here what we are doing, we are running the temporary container using this image, and you can see I didn't mention the network here. It means it is running outside that network. Now see the output. Couldn't resolve host nginx server. So it means when network is same, then only it can access the other container, else it will fail to do so. Now come back to this example. So if you can see curl client is able to access the nginx server because it is in the same network, and it can access it using the container name. Thank you. For notes, you can download the notes from my GitHub profile, and for any doubts you can ask me in the comment box. Thank you.